The Wealth of Well-Being, Thomas's Journey to True Riches. In the quaint village of Verdeland, nestled between lush hills and vibrant fields, lived a man named Thomas. Thomas was known throughout the village as the wealthiest individual, owning vast lands, flourishing businesses, and a grand mansion. Despite his wealth, Thomas's face rarely showed a smile. He was always in a rush, constantly stressed, and rarely found time to enjoy his riches. One sunny afternoon, while overseeing the harvest on his land, Thomas felt a sharp pain in his chest. He shrugged it off, thinking it was just fatigue, but the pain persisted. His loyal assistant, Anna, noticed his discomfort and urged him to see a doctor. Reluctantly, Thomas agreed. Dr. Harrison, the village doctor, conducted a thorough examination. After a series of tests, he delivered the news. Thomas had developed a severe heart condition, exacerbated by years of stress and neglect of his health. "You need to make drastic changes, Thomas," Dr. Harrison warned. "Money can't buy you a new heart. You need to slow down, eat healthier, exercise, and find time to relax. Your wealth is meaningless without your health." Thomas was stunned. For years he had believed that his wealth would secure his happiness and well-being. The doctor's words echoed in his mind as he returned home. That evening, he sat in his opulent dining room, surrounded by luxury, yet feeling more vulnerable than ever before. Determined to heed the doctor's advice, Thomas made a decision. The next morning, he called a meeting with his staff and announced that he would be stepping back from his daily responsibilities. He appointed Anna to manage his businesses, trusting her capability and integrity. With his newfound free time, Thomas embarked on a journey of health and self-discovery. He started each day with a walk through the village, breathing in the fresh morning air and greeting his neighbors. He hired a local chef, Maria, to prepare nutritious meals rich in vegetables and lean proteins. Thomas also joined a yoga class, where he learned to meditate and find inner peace. At first, the villagers were skeptical of Thomas's transformation, but as weeks turned into months, they noticed a remarkable change in him. He was no longer the harried, anxious man they once knew. His cheeks regained their color, his eyes sparkled with vitality, and he often wore a contented smile. One day, while walking through the village square, Thomas met an old friend, Samuel. Samuel had once been a wealthy merchant, but after a series of unfortunate events, he had lost most of his fortune. Despite his financial troubles, Samuel looked healthy and happy. Curious, Thomas struck up a conversation. Samuel shared his story, explaining how he had learned to value simple pleasures and prioritize his well-being after losing his wealth. "I realized that true wealth isn't measured by money, but by health and happiness," Samuel said. "When you are healthy, you have the energy and spirit to enjoy life, no matter your financial situation." Thomas nodded in agreement, reflecting on his own journey. He had finally understood the true meaning of the saying, "Health is wealth." His riches had once blinded him to the importance of well-being, but now he knew that without health, wealth was an empty treasure. Years passed, and Thomas became a beloved figure in Verdeland. He used his resources to build a community center that offered free health and wellness programs for the villagers. He often shared his story, encouraging others to prioritize their health over the relentless pursuit of wealth. Thomas lived a long, fulfilling life, cherished by his community. His legacy was not just the wealth he had accumulated, but the wisdom he had imparted. Health is indeed the greatest wealth. The moral of the story is, true wealth is found in good health and well-being, not in material riches.